Step 1. Get a band together. You can have as few as 2 people. 2. Find an interesting name for your band. Band names are one of the most important parts of the band. It has to excite people so that when they hear it, they'll come to your shows. Think of things that you like to do, like skateboard or play computer games. Then add feeling words like pain, agony, or happiness. Something like computing joy or agonized boarding are good examples, but this isn't the only method. If you can't find a good name, then see what other members of your band like. Then mix up the words, like adding blue and green, then add another word. If you did mix 2 or more words together like breen, try having the next word begin with the same letter. In this case, it's B, so maybe your end product would be the Breen Band. 3. Start practicing. Find a garage or other space indoors, but make sure it's big enough. Then start playing your instruments. Start by covering your favorite songs by your favorite bands, so you'll get used to playing together. And don't worry that the instruments don't match up with what you usually see. The piano can also provide for both the bass and the guitar parts, so if you're having trouble, try using a piano. Drum parts and guitar tabs for nearly any popular or semi-popular song can be found on the internet. 4. Tell people at school about your band. Once people know that you have a band, they'll want you to play birthday parties and the like. You can also invite some people to your practice sessions if everybody in the band agrees on it. Remember, everyone in the band has to agree on it. Just because you want it doesn't mean anybody else does. 5. Book shows. Record a demo tape to send to some venues in your area, or look for some open mic nights. These will help popularize your band outside of your school. You will attract popular high school and even college kids to your shows, and they will enjoy your music. If you can't find a location, ask your school if you can use their gym, cafeteria, or even the parking lot. 6. Keep practicing. Just because you have a huge fan base, you cannot slack off. Do the Killers still practice? Of course. Your skills will diminish if you do not keep practicing, and you'll lose touch with your band members. Remember that they might have other offers, so you want to keep them interested. 7. Find the right practice area. Finding the right practice area is hard, but it is different than finding a regular practice area. There's a difference between a practice area and the right practice area. Not everyone has that kind of space. You also might want to find a place close enough for all of the band members to go to, so that way it's agreeable. Warehouses are open many times, but if you're in middle school, you don't want to be sneaking into a warehouse. If you do have a garage, but you're not part of the band, you can open it to someone who wants to use it, and always be considerate. You and your band should agree with everything as far as where to play and what you do together. And remember, this is one of those decisions. Don't forget to ask if you can be there. You don't want to be there if you're not allowed to. And the final step, rock out. Don't forget to have fun when you play music. If you're enjoying it, your audience will enjoy it. Have a good attitude when you play, and don't expect things to always go your way. If someone quits your band, chances are they won't come back, so just let it go. Host auditions at your school or neighborhood for a new musician. These give your fans a chance to participate, and getting a new musician is a big popularity boost for your band. Just remember to have fun and don't give up. You know the steps, but what about tips? First tip. A band can decide on a leader, but only as an unanimous decision or compromise, so make sure you know who you want to be your band leader. Not everyone might like them, so make sure you find out one that they do like. Second tip. Make sure you can get along with everyone in your band. You don't want to be fighting on stage. Third tip. Make sure you have a good place to practice. Make sure you're allowed to practice inside before you crank up the music. Fourth tip. Also, make sure your lyricist can actually write, but don't be afraid to let everyone in the band help him or her write if need be. Writer's blocks does happen. Next tip. Don't rush the song. Don't rush the songwriters to do this fast, because the process will only go slower and the song will come out really bad. The lyrics are important too, so everyone should pitch in on who does the vocals. So don't be a vocal hog and sing the whole song. Have your band members sing parts of the song with you. If you first decide you want to do a band when you're playing outside or in school, and your friends agree, you don't have enough money for everything, put all your money in to see how much you have then. Look on the computer to see the nearest music schools or shops and buy it. Don't get your hopes too high. Even bands like Led Zeppelin and Nickelback started out small. Try to wear the same colors. It encourages fans to wear your colors. But if one of you is wearing red, another is wearing black, another's wearing green, and another's wearing orange, how are your fans going to know what to wear? So try to wear the same colors. Try to get a good image for your band. So have an outfit. Hoodies and jeans, dress shirts and jeans, etc. But also with tips, there are warnings. Watch out for egos. Sometimes in a band there will be one or more people who think they're capable of doing everything and will try to devalue the importance of the rest of the band members, treating them like roadies or something. These egotistical folks will often try to push their opinions about the band's course on the rest. They will not tolerate opposition to their opinions. If a person like this becomes too problematic, a break may be necessary. Organize practice sessions without this person for a while. Make sure, however, to find a replacement for this person in case your personal differences last too long. It will help to have a part covered for your practices so you do not get out of practice. Also, if you can find a permanent replacement for the rest of the band can agree with, it might be best to either work it out with the ego band member or, if the first one didn't work, replace the ego band member. You can't just ban people from your bands in case you have a gig or just a practice for a birthday party, so make sure you know what you're doing. And what the band votes on, and who the band votes to be the leader of the group, that's who the leader is. Don't let that person be too much of a leader, though. What the band votes is what the band votes. Don't have people in the band who refuse to practice. If they won't practice and you can't find a temporary replacement, then the band can't practice, so replace them. Don't fire someone in the band just because you want someone else. Stick with your band and have fun. You could be on top one day. And last tip, becoming a star doesn't happen overnight. You have to work hard at it. Before you start, don't let it go to your head, so still do everything you are told. If one of your band members gets sick, you should not do practice because it won't sound right without him or her, and they may feel left out. Everyone's important to the band, and always consult your band before you make changes. Because remember, what a band votes is what a band votes. And if a band can't vote, not everyone is always going to be happy.